What's up, you guys? Mario here,
And Nikki.
and today we'll be reacting to My Hero Academia episode 13, What a Man Takes with Him. I can't believe we're in the finale. This is episode 13, the finale of My Hero Academia Vigilantes. It's been a long time coming. I think I've actually really enjoyed this series more than I thought I was gonna enjoy.
It definitely turned out to be something a lot more than what I thought it was just going to be kind of like a cutesy story. Maybe some villains here and there. I honestly didn't know what to expect, but definitely totally different from what I thought it was going to be.
Yeah, these characters grew on me. Like as the time passed, I Koichi, Knuckle Duster, and then Pop Step. Like they all have like really good personalities. So the fact that we're getting introduced to these characters in this world was super cool. And then knowing that Knuckle Duster and his daughter had like a whole like family thing was crazy. So I enjoyed that. I have been enjoying the series. I think in this episode we're probably gonna get them having like a reunion with each other.
Yeah, well, I mean, last episode we don't know if she survived or not, which I'm hoping yes, right? But definitely this episode we should get some closure on their relationship and what happened.
Yeah, I was about to say I actually don't remember if it even showed that she survived or not. I have a feeling like she had to have survived. Man. Like
I hope so.
If she would have died, that would have been crazy. Like that's a nasty cliffhanger.
Yeah. I'm sure she did. He wouldn't be fighting so hard, right? I mean he would be fighting regardless, but I'm sure.
I have a feeling she survived. I don't know, and also I even forgot to mention that we had an announcement that My Hero Vigilantes is getting a season 2 in 2026. So this series is probably I think we'll probably see 2 more seasons. I'm not too sure. I haven't read the manga, but it's a series that's going to be going on for a good while. So I'm excited about that.
Me too, especially because it has to do a lot with My Hero. So anything My Hero, throw it our way.
Yeah, and if you can tell, I have my All Might shirt. And I think my wife has a My Hero shirt. She has a Deku and Bakugo in the back, but I have my All Might jersey.
Oh no, are we showing again?
I just want to show them.
It's a show and tell.
It's a show and tell. But without further ado, guys, let's go and jump into My Hero Academia Vigilantes episode 13, season finale. What a man takes with him.
They're watching their performance back.
Yeah,
The recording came out great!
it's on YouTube.
Watching the video again?
And looking at the fan mail.
3 letters. Nice. Snail mail equals official, huh?
What's
Okay,
snail mail?
time to watch it again.
Regular mail.
Oh, I was like, is that cool for something?
No, it's just it takes forever to get to you.
She's so funny.
How is this episode gonna go?
Oh.
A mantis villain?
Jeez.
Stop right there! I'm the vigilante who glides onto the scene when he hears a citizen crying for help.
Let's
the crawler's
go.
Here.
Oh my god.
Superhero right now!
In true Koichi form.
Who is it? Oh my god.
What the?
Celebrity.
They're collabing with this guy?
People of Narahata, I am Captain Celebrity. Dude, we all know who you are!
Has to introduce himself each time.
Every time. he
Grand
has to.
entrance.
Yeah.
We should discuss how we serve justice going forward. Is now okay?
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
What does this mean?
Your whole teasing out villains you've got no chance of dealing with on your own bit.
I mean, I get what you're saying, but we don't all have the kind of powers it takes to handle those situations like you do.
Don't pile more crap onto my plate because you feel like playing hero. To put it bluntly,
Oh, I
my
see what he's
plate is
doing.
completely stuffed.
Sure, my bad.
You'd
He's
think
not wrong.
Wannabe heroes would have a little more respect for pro work.
Hey now, At least you found enough time in your busy schedule to come hang out in my apartment, right?
This is the closest thing I've had to a break in I don't know how long. I have the right to milk it.
Okay.
Such a
Wait.
baby crier.
He's pouting. And he's a professional.
What's up? Oh, hey, Makoto.
Oh.
Since my boss is at your place.
The captain? Hold on.
No! Beg your pardon, miss. It's an emergency.
Changing! I will sue you!
Please. I can't afford any more lawsuits.
Oh my god.
Now, we've got a commercial shoot to get to, then
Oh
that
my
finance interview,
gosh.
and your
Holy
shoot for
shit.
GQ.
Like a full agenda.
Or like, things have gotten worse since that first wave of trigger incidents. Some of them are even more ferocious than before, or they don't transform back.
Oh.
Maybe I should think about carrying some kind of weapon, just in case.
Yeah, he needs to level up.
I remember you mentioning something before about wanting the katana. Not trying to be mean, but I feel like that would end really badly. No one's asking you to go get in fights with villains.
That does kind of make sense.
I know.
He doesn't want to though.
No, that's not where his heart is.
Yeah.
You wouldn't even
Ew,
recognize
what
him
the
if you
hell?
saw him now.
Why
When
do
the
they have
doctor
him like
examined
that?
him, he determined this wasn't a quirk gone out of control, but a semi-permanent modification. There was ideal trigger in his bloodstream, at an extreme concentration. Far more than he should have been able to survive.
Oh, man, it looks different there.
So what now? They're using mega doses of trigger to permanently transform their bodies?
We believe there's someone altering their bodies through artificial means to withstand the effects of a trigger overdose. There's far more to this than just some street drug.
Whoever's
Oh.
behind all this, they're prepared to sacrifice some resources to set up a bigger play down the line.
Dude, I want to know who this guy is.
Scary.
It's our privilege to present our free community music showcase, NaruFest, brought to you by Marukani Department Store. Closing out.
The Naruhata section of the Capital Central Loop Highway is now fully restored.
Okay.
Wow.
Overlay a caption, timing is absolutely perfect. And that's a wrap, team.
Hold on. Could you back it up a few frames, please?
Oh my god.
There. See that? Me staring into the camera with my hair basically covering half my face. You're
can't
really
with this guy.
satisfied with this?
Okay, but it's only on screen a few frames.
Oh,
Lifesaver indeed. Couldn't do it without you.
what's he doing?
Listen up. I know this is your first time, so it might not have sunk in just yet. But you're not at some run-of-the-mill neighborhood talent showcase, girls. You're at NaruFest.
Oh.
Sorry, but am I allowed to ask you which hero is gonna be here? No,
Uh-oh.
it's a secret, but you're gonna love it. Stop, dude.
What up? How is everyone?
So,
Oh god.
He's
What's
gonna
gonna
be
happen?
to announce the special guest of the day.
He's gonna be the special guest.
Oh.
Feel like a hero, like if you squinted really
Yep.
hard. The crawler!
Well, I guess I'll sing a song to start off. You guys are gonna love this one.
Oh good.
Really?
Wow.
Just heard it.
Literally, they just sang it.
Also, when do we get to meet the hero?
Uh-oh.
One problem turned into two.
Quiet on the set!
Something bad's gonna happen. Oh, it's this guy. No, yeah, something's bad's gonna happen here.
Oh my gosh.
Oh shit.
What is that?
Wait, they release?
There's a villain on your six.
Ooh.
Oh, it's this bad guy.
Hard to miss.
Oh, he got an enhancement.
That visor! Is this the same bad quirk? Don't resist!
You! I've waited for this.
Oh shit.
Whoa.
You won't best me this time! Fall to your death!
Careful.
That's done.
Is that how he get hurt?
That's what I was thinking too. I was like, there's no way this is the way he goes down.
Oh my god. I'm so glad he didn't get hurt.
We've requested help from local heroes. Just hold out.
Oh, but I don't want them to think I'm incompetent.
Mokoto! The boss is throwing a fit! Boss!
Whoa. He's looking.
You won't escape me. My revenge is gonna taste sweet.
Oh, because both of them took him down. Oh shit.
Oh my gosh.
Captain Celebrity! There we go. Shouldn't have slowed down, ugly bat. Maybe you do have your use, boy. You're the bait until I arrive.
He's like, great. Oh, he came just in time.
Let's go.
Nice job, Koichi.
Like he planned it.
I know.
Hold on. Aren't those the things Master always wore in his hands? He left his mask, too.
Don't tell me.
But why else do you think he'd just dump his stuff over here?
I don't know. Maybe he came by earlier because he wanted to leave them?
Don't think I'm
Hold it,
following your
quits.
logic there.
I think he's retiring.
There's only one conclusion to draw. He wants me to clean them off.
Oh my god.
Gross.
Maybe he's throwing those ones out?
Tongue is clean. Looks like they didn't use it either.
Yeah, but you know how it goes with stuff like this. Gotta make sure it doesn't come back.
Hmm.
Master, once we're done here, wanna head back to my place?
Can't. Got somewhere I need to be. Then leave the rest to you.
Sure, we'll be good from here.
He's being so distant.
Very.
Uh-oh.
Here we go.
The B user. Uh-oh. She woke up.
Who are you?
Shit, she has no recollection?
I think it's her normal.
Don't look nice. Can't feel my hand.
No, this is his daughter.
My head.
Yeah, that's why.
Where is my dad?
Hey, glad you're up, kid. Thank you. How you feeling? Bet you're light as a feather with all those painkillers in you. Wanna eat something?
Why isn't Mom here?
Oh no.
Sorry, kid. Your timing couldn't be worse. Barely missed her. I told her you were safe, and she smiled. I'd say that makes everything worth it.
I can't see her.
It's okay, Tamao. Don't worry. I am here.
You brought a corkboard? Seems a little extreme for our day-to-day needs, no?
I wanted to fill it up with any concert pics or fan letters I get.
I'll leave Master's things here for when he's back.
How did you already miss the point of this board?
Funny thing about memory, it's unreliable. Anytime I think back on Master, I see him as the head of our household. From that day on, the crawler had to fly solo. With no Master there to teach me how to follow the right path, I still felt like he was there. Just goes to show you what impact a guy like that can have. Whether or not we're aware, our lives keep changing. Time only goes forward. And as one season ends, a new one begins.
That was so good.
Wow.
Oh, dude, I got fucking blue balled so bad there, dude. That was a fucking.
I mean, no cliffhanger, right? But fuck that. That was emotional.
Yeah, it was like super emotional. I feel like there was a lot that happened in this episode. I didn't think Nakodasura was gonna retire so soon, but I felt that like you almost feel like that throughout the whole episode. Not through like the series, but through this episode, it felt like he was already hanging up his knuckles, basically. You know?
I feel like, I mean, he kind of came into this with, you know, and like we said, an agenda. So I feel like now that he's, you know, completed it, done what he needed to do, get back his daughter. I mean, there really isn't much more to do. He was out there to figure out what was happening and why this was happening, and he finally got to the root of it. And you know, I feel like he was a kind of vigilante that wasn't like, he didn't have the heart to help people. And I'm not saying like in a selfish way. It's just his heart. He wasn't an aspiring hero. He was just trying to get his family back.
Yeah, he was trying to save his daughter.
Yeah.
Yeah. He had that goal, and he just tunnel vision until that. Once he achieved it, he was like, okay, that's it. Like, that's all I needed to do.
And then you have Koichi, which is like the total opposite, right? That has the heart and, you know, the drive to help people and want to help people and want to be a hero. And it's just two different how do you say it, perspectives, and two different heart's desires. And then you have Pop Step, which is like, you know, just kind of just in the middle, hanging out and, you know, trying to, you know, live out her dream of being a pop star. So I feel like everybody kind of had like their own path, and now that his is, you know, well on its way, and I'm talking about Knuckle Duster, now that his is like well on its way, like I feel like he has no need to be out in the streets and trying to be a hero when he has his own things and his own family to worry about now.
Okay. Yeah, no, that definitely makes sense. I think that the way they set this up with all three of them together was pretty good. Like, the writing was really well. I got emotional when, like, you know, when Knuckle Duster said like the line.
Ugh. That line got me too.
I was like, that's an incredible callback, because in the beginning of the series there was so much recognition of like, oh, he looks like All Might, right? But he's like the rogue, the vigilante All Might. Like, you know, the resemblance is there, the influence is there. I mean, obviously All Might influences everybody, but the fact that that line was in the context of him talking to his daughter was what made it like that much more impactful, because that was his goal from the beginning of the series and he achieved it. Saved his daughter, and obviously the mom's in critical condition, but the fact that they were able to do it with such grace, you know, he set out to do something and he did it. So
he's his daughter's hero.
Yeah, that pull in the heartstrings.
Yeah. Especially because everything that has to do with All Might, you know, the passion, the drive, the being a hero, like just everything about All Might is so inspiring. And even other people like quoting him and like just rubbing off on him, just kind of, you know, like it hits home. It's like, ugh.
Yeah. And then like the other part that got me like emotional and like was the way Koichi was talking about him, like him narrating like that was the last time that they saw him or was with him in the context of being a vigilante. I was like, bro, like the voice acting in this and like, you know, the way that there was a lot of like he talked about it with so much care, and that now it seems like we might get a time skip, but it also seems like that they've gone through these things without Knuckle Duster, and that's kind of sad. Like I was like, I didn't think I was gonna be feeling sad for Knuckle Duster leaving. Like that was crazy. True,
but like he put it, he was a stepping stone to get to where they're at now.
Yeah.
Because without him, like a lot of things wouldn't have happened. They wouldn't have, you know, gone up against like these big, well, kind of big villains, right? Enhanced villains, and yeah, he was his master. Like he couldn't have done it without him, and you know, I feel like he holds a special place in his heart that, you know, he'll never forget. And although it was just like he said, a small time that they spent together, it made a world of a difference. So yeah, hearing him talk about him was very heartwarming.
Yeah, that was nice. And this villain guy, obviously, like he was still like pulling the strings, but he didn't really do much. He just released that one character in this episode. So
I think it's one of many. I'm sure one
Yeah.
of many things that's about to come. We didn't get left off on a cliffhanger, which is kind of odd. 'Cause My
Yeah.
Hero is very well for known for doing that.
for reals.
But definitely left us at like in some kind of like peace, knowing that Knuckle Duster
Yeah.
got his family back, and
Yeah.
it's not 100% right. Like they're both still critical condition, but the fact that he looked so much better, knowing that he got his family back, was
Yeah. It was the finale, guys. The finale actually was pretty good. I really enjoyed it. I feel like the episode started slow a little bit, but it progressed, and I think this was the cherry on top. This was the perfect way to end the season. I thought that was like really cool. Anything else that stood out to you? We did not get an All Might Endeavor. I thought we were gonna get some older. We got Midnight and obviously Aizawa coming out this episode, but I
Sure.
was like, you know what? Yeah, that would have been like Chef's Kiss if somebody came.
I think maybe he'll make an appearance in season 2.
I hope so.
I hope so too, because they're like the pillars in this My Hero world. So
Yeah.
no, just Ingenium. We thought this was like, obviously, we know
Oh, the
that
accident?
he gets in an accident and becomes really hurt. But we thought, I was like, oh my gosh, like this is probably where it's gonna happen, or
Yeah.
this is probably what did it. But I'm also like really happy that we're still getting Ingenium in all these episodes. Like that's crazy. Like to get Ida's brother this whole time is like, it's awesome.
Yeah, the Ingenium lore.
Yeah.
I'm really curious to see how he ended up that way. But I feel like it had to do with Stain. I think him fighting Stain left them paralyzed or something like that.
So
I want to say that was what they had. And that's why his brother wanted revenge. Correct me if I'm wrong, if any of you know. I'm pretty sure that was the thing.
it's been a while since we've seen that episode where he kind of talks about it.
Yeah, like I honestly can't remember. And I feel like that's what it was, because it's implied, but it hasn't been like showed to us, I feel like. And I haven't read the Vigilantes manga, so I don't know if it's in the duration of Vigilantes or it was just like off screen. So
I was just happy these two worlds colliding.
yeah.
Between My Hero, just regular My Hero, and Vigilantes, because we're getting so many of the pieces of the puzzle just like connecting right in, which like there's some things that you're just kind of like, oh, like I wonder how that happened, like we never get those stories, and the
Yeah.
fact that this anime is giving us that is pretty cool.
Oh yeah.
They solved our curiosity.
Yeah. they yeah, and we're supposed to be getting some My Hero information actually coming up. I think JJK, my bad, wrong anime. But we're definitely getting the season coming in this fall, I'm pretty sure. But that's pretty much it for us, guys. Let us know what you guys thought of the episode. Let us know if there's any lore that we missed. But this was actually really good. I feel like this was a good cherry on top finishing for this episode. So
Sure.
that's it for us, guys. We'll see y'all later. Love y'all. Take care. Take it easy, and we'll see you on the next one. Peace.